Hey everybody, welcome back to ReaperCon 2023. I'm here with Cara, Curley, and Michael Genet. Welcome guys. Thanks for coming to ReaperCon and making it a success.
Thanks for having us.
You guys having a good time?
Yes.
Yeah.
How are classes going?
Pretty well.
Yeah? Yeah?
Just got done with my third class.
All right. And you have 4, right?
I actually have 3.
Oh, you only have 3?
I have 3.
Only 3. We're gonna have to fix that next year, Cara.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every minute of teaching, so I'd love to teach 4.
Cara paints so fast that I think maybe she should teach maybe 12 classes next year.
That sounds good.
Because she is such a fast painter that I think we could just bump it up, and make it go a little faster. So, so Cara and Michael are what I consider local painters. Michael, you live in Denton, right?
Yep.
Yep. And Cara, you live in Plano?
Yeah.
Plano. So not that far away. And Cara and Michael come up every weekend, and they do
Paint club.
Paint club.
Paint club. What's the first rule about paint club?
Don't talk
Don't
about
talk
it.
about
Wait.
paint club.
talk
No,
about
everybody
it.
should come to paint club. We talk about it all the time. We want you to come to paint club. So on Saturdays and Sundays, if you come up to Reaper, the Reaper game store specifically, and you come to the Reaper, what can we expect if you come to paint club?
Well, you can expect to have fun.
Okay, cool.
Generally on Saturdays there are donuts.
Ooh, that alone is worth.
Sugar rush,
You
for
can
sure.
get critique. You can have a lot of fun painting.
Free paints.
And yeah, free paints. There's an entire rack of Reaper's entire paint line.
Okay.
And
How much does it cost?
it's free.
What?
Free.
Get out of here.
no.
Okay, bye.
Not really. You have to come back. So no cost. So what are the hours from paint clubs on the weekend?
12 to 4, 12 to 4. Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. Okay.
There's also a Wednesday class, or not class. It's not a class.
Could be a class.
But you could learn something.
You can learn things. Wednesdays is it 5 to close?
5 to 9 or
Is that-
5 to 10, depending.
Is that every Wednesday?
Yep.
All
Every
right.
Wednesday.
Okay. Now you're generally there all Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, right?
Yep.
And you're usually there on the weekends?
Yeah, I'm there on Saturdays.
Saturdays. Okay. So if you come up to the Reaper Game Store on the weekends, you will catch either Michael or Cara, just spilling knowledge, just dishing it out, right?
Leaking it everywhere.
Leaking
Yeah.
it out. Okay. So
Like a wet palette.
Real quick, so we were at the Reaper Game Store a few weeks ago, and we started talking about we need a logo. We need a logo for the Reaper for Paint Club, and it's something we haven't had a new one, or we haven't had a logo in a long time. I think we actually kind of bandied about the idea of a logo several years ago, but I said we should do a logo, and Cara said I can do that. What do you do for a living exactly?
I'm a graphic designer.
Oh, how convenient is that,
Yeah.
right? So Cara designed. John, can you get that? Let's see, there it is. There it is. Check it out. That is the new Paint Club logo designed by Cara Curley. It's so awesome. Now, if you think, wow, that's so cool, I like that Paint Club logo. Where can I get that Paint Club logo on a sticker or a shirt or on whatever?
On Reaper's T Public page.
And how do you get there?
Right.
Exclamation point,
Merch.
Merch.
I just learned that about 5 minutes ago from John. So yeah, so you can get this logo on shirts. Did you get this from T Public?
I got it from T Public, and I ordered a handful of them.
Cool. So maybe even get a free one at the Paint Club, right? Maybe if someone
Maybe.
hands them out. What if Reaper bought some for you guys to hand out?
That
Then
would be
you
awesome.
would-
Then
That's
you
a
would be
great
getting-
way to get free stickers for Paint Club.
Yes.
So
That's great.
yeah. So now you got a little bit of background. So Michael, you're teaching classes. You're teaching kids classes.
Yep. I taught some kid classes, weathering, and I'll have a little bit of NMM that's like the dwarves
Okay.
pretty soon.
Okay. And what did you teach?
I did 2 color classes and a speed painting class.
Okay. So if you guys want to come to Paint Club, unfortunately, you've got one. How many more classes do you have?
Just one.
Just one more. Michael's got one more class, and then Cara's not teaching more classes, but you can come
Next
by.
year.
Yeah, next year for sure. 12 classes. And if you want to, you can come by Artist Alley. Michael and Cara over there sitting. You can ask questions, see their painted stuff. Lots of good stuff. So, thankfully, you guys are brilliant, fast painters. So for ReaperCon this year, I needed stuff painted quickly, and so you guys came through for me in a pinch, and you painted all these great ReaperCon models. I really, really needed to get these done, and we're going to go ahead and take a look. I'm going to do this, John. Does it help if I do that? Does that help a lot? Okay.
Good.
So Michael, tell me what we're looking at here.
So we're looking at the Drunken Dwarves from Barrowgate, right?
The Barrowgate Collector's Box, right?
Collector's box, and you do want it because there's enough miniatures in that to really make it worth the while. So these fellows are Bobby Jackson sculpts, and we've got what I call the two-tooth dwarf, but he's really the drunken one.
He's great, yeah.
Yeah, I love him, and getting to those teeth was a little bit of a challenge, but it's well worth it because it just really highlights the expression on his face. You've got the barrel carrier, the exuberant drunk, and you've got Mr. Sly here.
So it's me in all 4 stages of drinking tonight after the when the bar opens, right? I'll be all 4 of those stages at some points. Hopefully ending up with the dancing exuberant one, I guess.
These actually are going to be the samples that are pictured for the NMN class, so you get to see how they were done, and we will discuss all kinds of complex objects that folks that folks need to paint.
Okay, so those are the drinking dwarves. So now let's show, Cara, why don't we show your dwarves? Let's show the gambling dwarves. Now, by the way, the drinking dwarves and these gambling dwarves were sculpted by Bobby Jackson. And again, all this stuff that we're going to show you tonight, I believe almost all, not all of it, most of it, is going to be in the Barrowgate Collector's Box for ReaperCon. Those are CeoCast minis. These are also CeoCast by Bobby Jackson. Tell us about the gambling dwarves, Cara. What do you think about these guys?
I love them. They're very expressive. I love that you can actually see that this guy's holding dice.
Yeah.
I love how hunched over he is, like he's really in on the action. I love Bobby Jackson's models. They're just a blast to paint.
Yeah. They have a lot of character. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, and the 3 guys, what's cool about these 3 guys, the bases nest together, right?
Yes.
You can't really tell on camera, but yeah. They all sort of...
They go close. But if you want, you can also split them apart.
Yeah, just have individual dwarves. So you have the one stroking his beard going, who should I bet on? And you have the one going, please roll a 7. And then you have the other guy going...
Just surrounded by a pile of coins.
Or roll, hey, come on, Snake Eyes. And the other guy's going, come on, 7, let's go. Yeah, they've got coins on the bases, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really, really cool. So these are the gambling dwarves. All right, let's take a look at some of your other townsfolk you got here. Let's do those, and let's do this guy. May as well do the Riverboat Pilot at the same time. So these are some more townsfolk.
Put this guy out front.
Yeah, again, it's kind of hard to tell, but what do we got here? We got we
got a drunken, passed out orc, which was hilarious to paint. Also fun because it's laying down, so the body is its own base.
Right, yeah, which is cool.
We've got a riverboat captain, which I had a lot of fun doing freehand tattoos on.
Yeah, he's got a monkey.
Yes, he's got a monkey also drinking with a smaller mug.
So it's 2 drinking figures for the price of 1.
Yes. Speaking of 2 figures for the price of 1, you've got the 2
Great segue there.
and
Great segue there.
Oh yes. You've got the bouncer and some sort of
the unruly patron, I like to call him.
Unruly patron.
Yes. And the stern bouncer.
There are 2 bottles that you can have a lot of fun with the glasswork on. And they're kind of ragged, so you can have fun with the texture and the edges of the cloth. Most of these have wooden bases or wooden texture on the base.
Like a tavern floor kind of?
Yeah, like a tavern floor. The wench I did like a hay base, like she's sitting on a barrel.
Oh, that's cute, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a wench too, just some really cool townsfolk.
Yeah, so the bouncer and the bouncer was done by Bob Rodolphi. The drunken orc and the saucy wench were done by Julie Guthrie, and Gene Van Hoort did the dwarven riverboat pilot. So those are cool. So that's cool. So let's take a look at the new 2 of the iconics. So this year at ReaperCon we've got 4 iconics like we do every year. This year you're voting on your favorite hero's quest. So they all have different quests, and you can use your faction points.
Missing Rael.
Or excuse me, your quest points. Yeah, for Missing Rael. Your quest points to vote for which character is going to succeed in their quest. And so here we've got Creed Bloodbeard, and we've got Emerald Gosgold, the half-orc. And Cara, you painted these, right?
Yes.
Which one? So you said you had a favorite. Which one is that?
Well, no, I like all of them for different reasons.
Yes.
So I love how beefy the barbarian is, and I got to play with a lot of skin tones. I also had fun experimenting with skin tones on the orc because I tend to do really bright, saturated colors, and you had challenged me to pull it back a little bit. Carrie Michael Cosby had given me her recipe for orc skin, and so I was toying with that, and it was just a really fun experience to play with the colors a little more than I'm used to. I did some war paint on Creed that I really love.
Yeah, it looks good.
And there's just so many details in both of them that make them really fun to paint.
Yeah, these were designed by Max Dunbar, who designed all the ReaperCon iconics.
Someone should grab the Sophie.
You want to go grab it?
I can
Yeah.
grab it. I'll
Sure.
be right back.
We'll keep it like this. And these were sculpted by Bobby Jackson. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, well now you know.
Now I do.
So now you know. And so we just did an update a while ago. Interestingly enough, Emerald Gosgold is in the lead. Was in the lead yesterday, as a matter of fact, with her for her quest. So she's on her way to succeed in her quest. But unfortunately, Creed came in last place yesterday. So in the story, he fell off his horse, and his horse broke his leg. So here we go. Oh yes, definitely. Oh, for sure. Yes, let's put those up in front too. Let's show those. So those are the iconics by Bobby Jackson, sculpted by Max Dunbar. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, look at this. Check this out. Check this out. So this was the meet and greet 100 millimeter, I don't know, whatever millimeter you want to choose, a bunch of millimeters
She's
scale.
big.
So a big Sophie, and her animal companion Otley. This was designed by Max Dunbar, sculpted by Christine Van Patten.
Wonderful job. The paint just went on so easily.
Beautiful. This piece, the photos, the film, the stream does not do it justice. In person, this thing screams. This thing is so cool in person. When you hold it in your hand, it just is so much cooler than. We took the photograph, or we took your photograph, and put it on our box. It just doesn't do it justice. This thing is amazing in person. So, again, come to ReaperCon. Look at this stuff in person. And this was available just for our meet and greet customers. If they bought their badge early enough, they got a selfie with their meet and greet pass. Unfortunately, this was a limited edition item. You won't be able to get it, but you can get the gaming scale version, the small scale version, with every swag bag. And if you don't get a swag bag, the small version, the gaming scale version of Sophie, will be available online at reapermedia.com at some point. We'll make an announcement when those become available. So, yeah, awesome. So look at that. That's awesome. That's badass. That's so cool. Got one more thing I want to talk about, and we're going to announce this. We're going to actually, I think we already announced it. This is going to go live next week. I think we previewed it on Reaper Live on John's solo episode a few weeks ago. This is the Hawaiian wildflower charity miniature. This was donated the sculpt was donated by Jason Wiebe. And Cara, you painted this one as well.
In like 2 hours.
It was very fast. I kept getting texts like every 10 minutes going, what about this? How does this look? What do you think? It's like, awesome, fantastic, badass. Let's put up the graphic real quick. There it is. Let's see. There we go. So this is this will be the official graphic when it goes live. It's probably going to go live on Tuesday. And so what we're selling this for $10. And for everyone we sell, we're giving $7.50 to Maui Strong, which is the charity we chose to help out the people in Maui, and that particular section of Maui that was just ravaged by the wildfires over there a few weeks ago. So guess what? If you want this now, you can get it at ReaperCon today. All weekend long, you can go by the Reaper booth. You can pick up the Tiki Shark, forget his name. Mako, the Tiki Shark. It's my name, I should know it, right? So he's available at the Reaper booth. He will go live online at reapermedia.com sometime next week, probably Tuesday. And again, the money's for charity. So if you guys want to come get one, you certainly can. We'd love it. It's a great mini. Cara, what did you think about that when you were painting it?
Oh, I thought it was awesome. There's wonderful wood textures. There's lots of opportunities for cool color within the different carvings. And it's also fun to layer color on top of the wood texture.
Yeah.
Got a lot of time to experiment with glazing.
So you kind of painted it all wood first?
Yes.
And then you applied colors on top to sort of
Yeah,
Make
I
it look like it was kind of
glazed
faded?
like I think it was marine teal, copper verdigris, violet red, and holly berry, which is a limited edition color. I don't think you can always get it, but
Okay.
holly berry is top notch.
You hear that? Holly Berry's top notch.
Top notch.
And the
Yes, she is. Wait.
we like her. Yeah. So again, this will be available. You want to turn them around? You see the back? I can't see what I'm doing.
It's a thin.
Originally, when you painted this and you started showing me pictures, I thought it looked really cool just as brown, like carved brown wood. It looked really cool. I was like, I really like that. But then you said it would help bring out some of the detail and some of the more of the Hawaiian texture if we paint it. And so I said, okay, Cara, if you say so.
Well, it was Jason Wiebe who sculpted this, right?
Yes.
So he put a lot of cool different patterns and ridges in there, and I wanted to highlight all the different cool elements. There's also this cool sun that is in the middle of his forehead that I wanted to stand out. Also, he's got really cool teeth.
Yeah.
So I wanted a bright color on the teeth to make it look sharp and sharky. So, yeah.
It looks great. It looks really, really great. So
Thank you.
I'm really super pleased with the way it turned out. And as you were texting me, I was texting Jason saying, "Look what Cara's doing. Look what Cara's doing," and he was thrilled with the progress as well. So, well, guys, thanks for stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate you guys helping out with ReaperCon and teaching classes and painting minis and just being there for the community. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So I'm sorry, I'm getting a message from my technical director. Oh yeah, you want to do that? You want to go through some of those? Okay, Frank's got some photos that our official ReaperCon photographer Shane Tipton took, and John's taking a lot of photos. He's taking a lot of videos. He's doing TikToks. He's doing all kinds of stuff. And we've also got Cheney here. Cheney's also taking photographs, and she's been going around through the show and just sort of doing little candid photo shots. And let's see, have you got those ready? Yeah, there. That would okay. Can you go full screen on that, Frank? I mean, or as full screen as you can get rid of us if you want to. I mean, you can cover us up as.
Wait, I want to run.
There we go. Check it out. Stuff
that's
from the MSP
wonderful.
Open. I think that's
yeah.
Aaron Hartwell's Storm Giant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is. That's a
Yeah.
bunch of minis. Someone painting. You'll see a lot of that around ReaperCon this year. One of the games, I think that probably is from Cav Games from Talon Games.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like. People painting, having a good time. From Hobby Hijinks, having a good time there.
What?
More Hobby Hijinks. You can tell. You can tell which ones are Hobby Hijinks. Ooh, that's cool. I like all the.
Nice.
What is that from? I wonder.
I wonder if it's not a class, is it? Oh,
It's a lot.
Is
I think it's
it
for a
a
class.
one of
quarterly?
the events.
I don't remember that as a
I don't know what
quarterly.
that is.
Yeah.
Maybe a speed painting event.
Oh,
Probably.
maybe so. Yeah. It's got to be what that is. More Hobby Hijinks, I guess. This is a lot of the stuff you can see if you come to ReaperCon. Check out all the cool stuff. There's I don't know why that's even in there.
Who are those
people?
guys?
They think I don't know why that's in there. Someone already made a meme of that already. Reaper Dave.
Oh, by the way, you can come to the con and get a selfie with Ron,
Yes.
and you get a ribbon for it.
You could. Someone tell Ludo to be quiet. We're trying to stream over here.
Y'all like painting? You want to roll some dice with me? Oh yeah.
I think we're almost finished with the photos anyway. Besides, it gives us something. We don't have to talk. We'll just let Ludo talk.
5 minutes.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Well, again, thanks, Ludo, for ruining our stream. We have to start all over now.
John told me I
We're starting
could.
over. We're starting over.
John told me I could.
Frank, cut, rewind. We're starting over. Hey, everybody. Welcome to ReaperCon. I'm here with Cara and Michael. All right, no, really. So if you're local and you want to come by, tickets still available. You can come by, you can take classes, you can play games, you can have fun all weekend long. We're here till Sunday. Tonight's the costume contest. Tomorrow's the MSP Awards open ceremony, and Sunday is the auction. You don't want to miss any of those events. So come on by, have a good time with us, and I think, Frank, that's it for the day, right? For me or for us until tonight, until the costume contest. All right, that's coming up at 5 o'clock, right? Okay, 6 o'clock. I'll get it right one of these days. It's this evening. When it starts getting into the mid-90s, it'll start happening. Okay. All right, appreciate it. See you guys later.